Across the globe, people are trading in a life of safety and security for a life of faith and adventure. 9 young people from all over the world have come together to see if they have what it takes to become missionaries.
I don't know where we need to go.
Join us as we head to Nicaragua for Globe International's Missionary Bootcamp.
Bootcamp!
All over the world's Missionographer Training Academy. It's where missions and digital filmmaking meet, and where people just like you not only learn the art, but also the heart of missions video. Enroll in our intensive 4-day workshop and you will get expert instruction on how to create inspiring video. With hands-on shooting and editing, you may even be picked to help produce a future all over the world show. Workshops are enrolling now. To find out more, go to www.aotw.tv.
Previously on All Over the World.
A few months ago, you made a decision. You got on an airplane, you left your family, friends, job, school, to come to Nicaragua and spend 2 weeks here in a third world country to learn and experience more about missionary service.
It's time to get up! I know you think you're in Disney World, but you ain't. This is reality.
I just really couldn't believe that he really woke us up at 5:30 in the morning.
You're not feeling the burn, are you? There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Believe it or not, if you follow me all the way, you just did 100 jumping jacks.
We hiked down about a mile to a local school.
When we arrived there, all the kids were just so excited and so happy to see us. So excited that we were going to actually serve them their lunch that day. And
Let's just say I'm glad I brought my sunglasses because it's different than back in the States. They're very thankful.
And we actually got to, while they were eating, we could tell them about Christ and about the gospel.
Yeah, that was a pretty awesome experience.
So what are we doing today? We're going surfing.
It was actually my first time too. And I actually stood up and caught actually 2 waves.
Some black man surfing.
How was it?
Baby.
Was that your first time?
First time ever. Ever.
That's Chavez right there.
Which one?
The one that my camera's got a flag on it.
They pulled us over and now the man is over there next to the police car with the sticker pulled off of the police vehicle.
We got to Hinotega. That's just a beautiful place there. They have a nice facility set aside for an orphanage.
We got to just spend some time with the kids. They put on a performance for us, which was really great.
It was so cute and it just brought tears to my eyes a lot while I was there, but it was a really good experience.
While we were there, we had the opportunity to hike a large mountain that's there behind the orphanage.
And the hike was so long and so treacherous. Getting up there and seeing the magnificent view of the lake up there, it was probably the most gorgeous thing I've seen in a very long time.
Living on the mission field can be exciting. It can also be very challenging. Globe International's missionary boot camps help young people get a better understanding of what to expect as a missionary on the field.
I want to become a missionary because I felt that I had it on my heart for a number of years and didn't do anything about it. Now I just feel like this is the time, this is the day to do something about it, and that's why I wanted to come to this boot camp to get the training so that I can move forward with the desires that are on my heart.
I have felt since high school the call to something bigger than the American dream, you know, earning as much as you can and then living in comfortable retirement. You know, that's not what I want. That's not what God has put in my heart.
One thing that really opened my eyes or helped me was to go to the mission field. I felt it was in God's timing, but once I got there, it really triggered something in me, like, you know, you need to do this, you need to come.
We put together this 2-week experience that people could go across a culture, live simply, study every day, serve every day, have some fun experiences, and come away from that 2-week experience saying, now I have a whole lot better idea what it will mean to be a missionary if God calls me to be a missionary.
Today you're going to be running errands in town. We said, okay, everything's off. All the schedule we had planned, everything you've been doing, we're not doing that today. A few folks were a little awestruck, it seemed to me. We're dividing you up into teams with specific things for you to pick up in town. And each of you will be back here before 2 o'clock.
Little things in a third world country one little thing takes all day to accomplish. So we wanted to give them a taste of that.
Unfortunately, we don't have enough vehicles to take you, so you'll be taking the bus.
What? Public transportation?
Public transportation. Today is an opportunity for you to put everything that you've learned and thought about and wondered into practice. I want you to keep a low profile. Don't look like tourists. Don't point. Don't make fun. Don't say anything about the president or the police. Do not draw attention to yourself. You're going to do the stuff that missionaries do every day. Don't blow it. Chris and Andrea, step forward and receive your task for the day, please, and step on this way. Be out of here as soon as possible. Norris and Dina, you're on the same team. Tima. Jenny and Rachel. Jane and Stephanie.
Go to town, have steak dinner, drink coffee at El Coche, do all your shopping. We can do
All
that.
right, okay.
Paper Boys school lunch through August the 31st at the Nicaraguan Christian Academy.
Your translators have been instructed not to lead you anywhere. Their instructions are basically only to translate what comes out of your mouth.
Find out how much a calf versus a full-grown cow is worth from somebody who actually buys and sells cows. Buy a heavy-duty oval clothes hamper, blue or white, with handles, similar to the green one in the laundry room. A medium-sized trash can with a lid, round. 4D batteries, that's $6, less than $6.
Go to the local market and price all fruits and vegetables on Nan's list. Go to 3 separate stands to see if prices vary or are the same.
You're going to a large market that sells lots of fruits and vegetables. Okay, so you need to find out where a large market is that has a lot of stands that sell fruit and vegetables. And then go to several different stands to compare prices to see if all the stands are about the same or what. We're trying to see if it's going to be cheaper for us to buy the fruits and vegetables in the market versus we've been buying them in a grocery store.
Find out where to buy the following items and write down location and price. 1,000-liter plastic water tank, plastic septic tank. Buy clear fingernail polish, 4D batteries, less than $6.
This is a great way to get people to do your chores.
I know, isn't it great? It's ingenious.
I am like extremely nervous and scared. Lost in Nicaragua, season 2.
Ladies, you can go get ready to leave.
Oh, the assignment's gonna be fun, maybe a little difficult.
We don't know where to go, where it is, so I guess we should probably get a map, maybe.
But I'm still nervous.
It's pushing ourselves a little bit, putting us out of our comfort zone.
And we've got money and everything else. And we're gonna ride the bus.
Hopefully we'll be back here at 2, alive.
We'll be hungry by then.
Coming up, the clock is running as the teams head to Managua.
We did it. I am so excited. We are here.
Then it's off to a crater lake for an underwater adventure.
Good times. We saw a shipwreck and a whale and a shark. Amazing.
Would you like to bring All Over the World to your church or ministry? You can by purchasing the All Over the World Worldview Small Group Experience. This 6-week small group curriculum features and includes 6 of our most popular programs. Watch the shows and document your own quest with your personal travel log. You and your group will experience what God is doing around the world and find out how you can join the adventure. For more information, visit www.aotw.tv.
All Over the World is now looking for feature producers. If you have a talent in media production and would like to join the All Over the World production team, then visit us online and become a part of a national, award-winning television series. Visit www.aotw.tv to register. Use your talents to help missionaries around the world.
We're dividing you up into teams with specific things for you to pick up in town.
Okay, you want to go to 3 different stands to compare prices. Your translators have been instructed not to lead you anywhere. They're not going to say, oh, to find this, we're going to go here, here, and here. You've got to find it yourself.
Everyone went out and bought different things, from large flashlights that were needed here to fruit and vegetables to batteries to things that were needed for the ongoing ministry here at the orphanage. And each of you will be back here before 2 o'clock.
Holy moly.
All right, well.
Now we're taking public transportation?
Yes, ma'am.
Come this way. Let me see your thing again.
It's craziness. Okay, we gotta go check and see about the laundry.
Trying to do all this for like 3 weeks. I have this list of things to do and I just never have time to do it. So, you know,
I think it's ingenious.
might as well use the help.
It's great.
Yeah. I think they're going to do fabulous. I think they're driven, they're motivated, they're out there already, they know this is a challenge, and I think they're totally going to rise up to it, and they're going to pass with flying colors. They're going to come back with probably a good bit of the stuff, maybe not everything, because that's going to be quite an accomplishment, but I really think they're going to learn a lot from this, and that's what it's all about, is learning.
We're buying some bolts with lock, washer, and nuts, different sizes. No?
Seat number 2, mission accomplished.
Everything's been terrific so far. I've been so excited for all we've accomplished so far, no problem, but this kind of getting hung up here on this Lampara Grande thing. We've been all over town and had no luck. We cannot locate one. We were told you could buy one at Price Mart.
Yeah, we finally got another receipt. Had to get a membership here at Price Mart. So we're off to our next stop. All the rest of the stuff should be pretty easy. Finally completed our list. We had time to spare, and we completed all tasks.
How much did you guys cheat? We didn't cheat at all. We actually even went to talk to the stupid cowman. Our experiences was a little different. It was very challenging.
Let's see, one word to describe our experience.
It was crazy.
It was eventful.
We're supposed to find out how much a cow is worth compared to a calf, right? Which is a silly question because it depends on everything about
the race of the cow,
the
where
breed
it's
and the
from,
weight and where it's from,
and if it's malnourished, then if who's selling it,
and how many gallons of milk it gives, or.
We took the bus all the way there. Rachel had a fright. She thought she lost her money, thought she got pickpocketed, and we were freaking out.
No, we took a bus to Los Cedros, and Joel and I were sitting together, so it was obvious that we were together, and you were with us. So the guy asked if you were my sister or if we were related, which apparently is the Nicaraguan way of getting it in.
Yep. It's so hard to not
Spanish.
Know the language.
Need to learn the language before you go and step foot in other grounds.
You don't buy watermelons to the end of the trip before you're ready to head home.
And the big papayas.
I think putting my fiance on our team was not a good idea because it's a really good way to make me mad at him.
Hey, baby.
Without Lester, we would probably be in a different country.
They did good. They did good. I did not help them. They'd be like, how do you say this? How do you say that? And I would tell them. But they did good. They did ask a lot of questions.
Oh,
Most of them did very well.
Most of them completed the whole list.
Right. We had a couple that did not do quite everything.
I think everybody came back pretty pumped about that because it gave them an opportunity to really interact with people on a different level than you do as a tourist.
Overall, I think flying colors.
It was good. It was fun. It was challenging.
It was a great experience.
Very unexpected.
Yes.
But we could handle it.
We were surprised.
We are about to go suck some compressed air. It's about to be a righteous experience. All right, you've got straps here that can adjust for looser or tighter. I was absolutely blown away by the scuba diving experience. As an instructor, I've taught many people how to scuba dive, but I was very impressed with the level of concentration and how the group took to it so quickly.
We started getting the equipment out and they were explaining how to use the equipment. I was thinking, am I going to remember all this? This could be a little scary. Maybe a little bit nervous. A little bit nervous.
And you're going to find your armholes and you're going to slide into it and lay back.
I feel like I weigh like 100 pounds more.
At the beginning, I got really freaked out because it was like feeling like a fish. And so I couldn't breathe and I was getting all desperate because, you know, I was underwater and I could go, you know, farther and not having to worry about air.
Just keep doing it till you get comfortable with it. So you can override that mechanism in the brain that tells yourself that you can't breathe underwater, okay? Just get comfortable with it.
And I thought for a sec, you know, for like the first couple seconds in a row, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. This is just too weird and I might freak out if we go any deeper. But I got used to it, and then and I was so glad that I was like able to go down because it was awesome.
You know, it serves as two purposes. It was the relaxation part of it, but also a challenge for a new thing, a new physical challenge. And everybody came away just pumped.
Woohoo! Good times!
It was awesome!
Good times. We saw a shipwreck and a whale and a shark. Amazing. Someone got eaten.
It was just, I think, the icing on the cake so far for me.
Coming up, the recruits face another physical challenge.
I'm falling back!
And an emotional challenge in the poverty dumps of Nicaragua.
Jesus, Jesus.
Hello, I'm Ian Skelly, producer and one of the missionographers here at All Over the World. We have enjoyed bringing you along with us on all of our adventures and showing you what God is doing around the globe. Our goal is not only to challenge and inspire young people to consider missions as a life choice, but also to bless the missionaries that we feature. That is why we as missionographers provide our services, and the television stations that air all over the world donate airtime. But none of this would be possible without the help of viewers like you. Your support is vital, and it can help change the lives of so many. Will you partner with us? Your donations will help us to continue to share God's love to those who have not yet heard. And with all of us giving our time and resources, we can make a difference. So join in on the adventure by calling the number on your screen or visit our website at www.aotw.tv. Thank you for making a difference.
Young people today want their lives to make a difference. They're not only looking for adventure, but also a purpose that is bigger than themselves. And finding that purpose begins with the correct training.
The Lord really began to deal with me about Globe forming some various new kinds of training formats. And the boot camp idea grew out of that.
All right, into formation. Just because Mitch isn't here doesn't mean we need to slack off. about being pushed past your limits and out of your comfort zones, and this is what these guys are doing. They're being pushed and they're pushing themselves.
Physically, the physical training has been phenomenal. It's been great, pushing us just to get up at 5:30 in the morning. That says enough right there.
Push yourself this morning. You want to be a little bit better than you were last time. If you didn't run it all last time, try to run it all today. We're gonna do the 3 laps like we did before.
Slow, steady pace.
Running it, not gonna happen today.
Just one step at a time.
The physical training actually is just a demonstration of what God is doing with them as a whole, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. You gotta love it this early in the morning.
Don't look forward.
Save what you got to the end, if you got anything left.
My strategy is just don't die.
How you doing?
All right, last lap.
10:07. Tremendous. I think that beat your time by 5 minutes, Norris. You're getting better.
I didn't start doing that.
Good job.
Good job.
We are going on a zip line. We're gonna be strapped to it, let gravity take its course.
Is the camera nervous? Is the audience nervous?
You use your hand for a brake. Like this, let's say this is the wire, okay? You're going straight, your hand's back here, but don't keep your hand on the wire when you're going down.
If you look at it, you said no.
We got a little bit of a rock climbing seat here with your pulley that goes along the cable.
Come on, go back, come on.
I'm really scared. I have a stomachache.
Slow. There you go. She do a good job. Excellent.
I didn't do a good job.
With camera. Oppa.
That was so much fun.
Like her?
Oh, you enjoy that?
Yes, that was awesome. I'm sorry.
No.
You braked a little too much on that one, huh?
A little too much. I was trying to focus on my camera. Man. Awkward.
Alright! This is the first time I've actually gotten the whole way here. Pull down.
Sweet.
One of the situations that you find in third world and emerging countries is that you'll have a place that is just squalor and poverty and problems that are ongoing for generations. And then just across town you'll have places that are completely modern, just like you would have experienced in the States. So we designed today to put both of these right next to each other so you can see it and experience it, and maybe it'll even engage your emotions a little bit. We went first to the dump, which is a huge area where people live and collect food and collect things to sell out of everybody else's throwaways, everyone else's garbage.
Yeah, the dump is pretty much a town itself that is in the city, within the city, but they don't really, follow any rules or pay any electricity or, have any running water. It's people that pretty much have been there for generations.
Usually most families have their own thing that they collect. Like one family is the plastic bag family. And another family is the Coke bottle family. They find all the Coke bottles and they clean those up and resell them. So each family's got their own little thing that they collect.
It's just pretty much overwhelming when you go and you look and you see the way people live there, and it's just so different than anything you experience in the United States. And even though I've seen it here in a couple other countries, it's just still overwhelming for me.
It was eye-opening. I mean, I knew what to expect, but you really can't ever expect what you're gonna see. And it just, it was really tough. It was really tough.
You see a lot of kids that are into sniffing glues, you know, from when they are 8 years old when they start. And I've even seen moms giving glues to their babies so they won't cry and beg for food.
So dirty. It's amazing to see that these people can live there, and that they do, and that they survive and have families and generations.
It's really a very sad situation.
And it really makes you so grateful what you really have.
Oh, it's really sad. It's kind of nice to sleep in this morning and not have to do PT. Other than that, it's really sad. Everyone's in a sad mood because we have to leave.
I'm kind of excited to go back, but sad to leave in one way.
Yeah,
I don't know what day I'm leaving.
You have my phone number and I have yours. So
Yeah, I don't know what day I'm leaving.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks, you know, of hanging out with them, you know, 24/7, and I've gotten to know a lot of them and hung out with them and stuff. So, you know, once they leave, they're not gonna be there anymore. And who knows where God's gonna call them? So, I don't know if I ever see them until we get to heaven.
Goodbye, everybody.
Are you in there? This is a trip I would recommend to anybody interested in any kind of missionary experience.
And if you're looking for an answer, direction,
Bootcamp's the place to go to find answers and to receive the teaching you need to really prepare you for the mission field and to know what it's like.
So it's a big adventure. It's seeing where God's going to take you.
Bye.
And I just want to encourage everyone out there that even if you're not really totally sure, give it a try. Let God speak to you and come to the next boot camp.
I miss you so much.
I'm never gonna see you again. A little awkward.
To learn more about Globe International's Missionary Bootcamp and how you can enlist, visit www.aotw.tv. We are looking for young people who have a heart for the lost to reach the world with the gospel of Christ. Would you like a DVD copy of today's show? All Over the World is great for youth groups, missions teams, and outreach adventurers. To get your copy, visit us on the web at www.aotw.tv. A portion of all proceeds will go to support ministries around the globe.